Okay, well we are really right back to where we were.
The hell with them! Come back! Please!
Sorry, man.
You sound just like her!
Okay, so we are back. The last video I didn't have any audio. If you didn't really get what was going on, essentially like 2 videos back, we were told by, I can't remember her name. I would say Tachibana, but that's not it. That's the lady from the anime I'm reading, or the manga I'm reading. The lady that's in charge of the little sisters. That we needed to become a big daddy to get into the door where we need to go. You need a little sister to open it, and a little sister won't open it unless you're Big Daddy. So we have the helmet on now, which is why everything looks the way it does. We have the boots. We smell like a Big Daddy, and we sound like a Big Daddy. So I'm a Big Daddy. But as you can see,
sometimes I make mistakes.
I
try to help, but sometimes I make mistakes.
but as you can see, my arms are not completely covered like that. So I have this suit, but I don't know, maybe I made it into a crop top, I don't know. So now we need to make our way back downstairs. And hopefully we'll get a little sister to pop up.
You need to bring them out of hiding, and then they'll let you in the door. Go on, hit the vent with your wrench.
With my wrench, okay. Where's the vent? Oh, vent! It's probably super obvious, and I'm just being dumb. So it says it's in here. Ah!
What is this you wait for? Go on! Hit the vent with your wrench. Und bitte. It would mean very much to me if you will be gentle with the girl. Mein kleines Mädchen.
Don't worry, little one. So is she gonna stay with me now? So I'm hoping I'm getting closer to the end, because this has taken me far longer than I expected it to.
The little ones will lead you to Fontaine.
Hurry!
But you
Hurry,
must
Mr.
protect them.
Bubbles.
Yeah. So
Hop, hop, Mr. B. No time to waste.
I'm coming.
That's it, kid. It's been a long road. You don't even remember most of it. Put you on a sub when you were just a sprout.
Hurry, Mr. B. I can see the angel.
Hang on. Hang on. I gotta invent some stuff here. I do need that. I'll take one of those. Perfect.
Hurry, hurry, Mr.
Take- Where are
Don't be
you?
a slowpoke, Mr. B.
Where are you? I'm just trying to, look around. Where?
Come here and say stop! Time to go, Mr. B.
Oh, you're all the way up here.
Hurry,
I'm
Mr.
gonna
B.
name you Lucy.
Angels are waiting for our kisses.
Are you?
Hurry, hurry, Mr. Bubbles.
Oh. Okay, let's go.
Hop, hop, Mr. B. No time to waste.
Well, I gotta wait for you.
I really wound you up with that
Don't be a
wife and
slowpoke,
child
Mr.
bit.
Big.
Oh, me
Angels
poor
don't wait
Moira.
for slowpokes.
I, me wee baby Patrick. Maybe one day I'll get me a real family. They play well with suckers.
Yeah, they are. Let's go kiss some fucking angels, Lucy.
Time to go, Mr. B. Oh, and we were just getting to the best bit. Hurry, Mr. B. I
We
can
don't
see
see
you
you.
angels dancing in the sky.
I gotta collect some stuff, Lucy. Hang on.
Don't run! No, 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 no! Hop, hop, Mr. B. No time to waste. Run. Oh, Mr.
Oh, look at them.
Hurry!
Even though they are
Mr. Bubbles.
physically free as they need together, Su Chung's mental conditioning still holds them to their terrible task. For sins such as this, he can never
Hurry,
atone.
Mr. B. I can see the angels dancing in the sky.
You must protect
Oh,
the
shit.
little things no longer infused with Adam. They are as vulnerable as any child. If a little one falls, you can call for another at the vent.
But I
to
didn't.
lose even one is a sin.
But I didn't know. I'm sorry. But I didn't know. I thought. Oh, shit. God damn it. I didn't know. Well, I'm gonna investigate a little bit so I don't have to worry about her. Who's Atlas? He's a pain in my derriere.
Only the little ones can open these doors. You must protect them.
Well, I got one kill, so. Alright. Now, if you would stay with me, this wouldn't have happened. So, Lucy's dead, so you're Lulu. Let's go, Lulu. Let's kill you again. Well, actually, Get it. Where are you?
Don't be a slowpoke, Mr. B. Angels don't wait for slowpoke.
Great, I've already lost her. This is going swimmingly. Lulu!
Hurry, Mr. B. Angels are waiting for our kisses. You've gone to hell.
Fucking kid.
Time to go, Mr. B.
What even? Good. Where'd Lulu go? I don't know, but she ain't getting shot at, so.
Mr. Bubbles?
Hurry, Mr. B. Oh, I'll take you. Oh, look, it's jellyfish. Jelly. I read Well, I'm glad you can see angels because I can't even see you. I don't know where you are. Little sister, Lulu. Oh, I gotta go back here. Gotta go here. Here.
Time to go, Mr. B.
Well, I don't know. I'm following the arrow because apparently I went the wrong way.
Hop, hop, Mr. B.
There you
No
are.
time to waste.
Let's go. That's why Mr. Bubbles walks so freaking slow.
Hurry, hurry, Mr. Bubbles. Where you going, honey? Hurry, Mr. B. I can see the angel dancing in the sky. Going, honey.
You okay, Lulu?
Don't be a slowpoke, Mr. B. Angels don't wait for slowpokes.
I'll have you know, Missy, that I actually made it to the full other side, and you just sat back there. Who's the
Hurry,
slowpoke
Mr.
now?
B. I can see the angels dancing in the sky.
I'm starting to understand why.
I
Watch
can
out!
smell
For certain, they're harvesting
Adam
to
on
draw
this
the
one.
attention of the splicers.
This angel looks like it's dancing. Hop, hop, Mr. B. No time to waste.
Anyway, I'm starting to understand why people want to harvest them.
It looks sad, Mr. B. Don't be a slowpoke, Mr. B. Angels don't wait for slowpokes. I sense.
I'm waiting on you.
Mr. B. Get away! Hurry! Hurry, Mr. Bubbles! So cold. Hurry, Mr. B. Angels are
You all
waiting
done?
for our kisses. Don't be a slowpoke, Mr. B. Angels don't wait for slowpokes.
So glad you're so informative of angels.
Hurry, Mr. B. I can see angels dancing in the sky. Hop, hop, Mr. B. No time to waste.
I wish they would have given you guys some shoes.
Hurry, Mr. B. Angels
Right,
are
you do
waiting
you.
for our kisses.
Do your thing.
Hurry! The harvesting will draw the attention of the splicers.
Time to go, Mr. B. I'm a good girl, Mr. B.
Sing for me!
I see Adam, Mr. B. Hurry, Mr. B. Angels are waiting for our kisses.
Not too late! Not too late!
It looks sad, Mr. B. Hurry, Mr. B. I can see the angels.
Gotta reload this slowest fucking weapon. And with that being
I
said,
like getting Adam. It feels
Who's
special.
that? Shut
Dude.
the fuck up!
No time to wait. Hurry! Hurry, Mr. Bubbles!
done. Can you wait just a second? I need to find some stuff.
Time to go, Mr. B.
Sure. Where are you now?
Don't be a slowpoke, Mr. B. Angels don't wait for slowpoke.
Wow.
Hop, hop, Mr. B. No time to waste.
That one's just like, oh, little sister, let's
I'm
shoot it.
ready for dream time, Mr. B. Hurry, Mr. B. Angels are waiting for our kisses.
Can you go over there yet?
Ignore the lies of acid.
Hurry, Mr. Bubbles.
Come on, Lily, let's go. We need to find a vending machine.
Hurry, Mr. B. I can see the angels. Dancing in the sky.
Excuse me? Stay back, you dumb child.
Don't be a slowpoke,
No! You have lost her. Find a vent and summon another little one.
Listen, I lost her because she's an idiot and walks in front of a goddamn turret. So, you know, the first one, that was totally my bad. I went ahead. Didn't realize it was going to summon splicers. Can I go back to this door? I don't even know how much money I have. I thought so.
Then save up to see Steinmetz.
I don't want you. I ain't gonna mess with you. There's only one thing I'm looking for. I hear it.
What's the matter, Frank? It's this thinning here. Every day there's less and less.
You know the problem
Hey,
is not in your
less
hair.
and less.
Hey, I don't go in
Yep, I know, I got it. I'm just going around and getting the stuff I can't get when I have her following me. So what it says is a sin, what does that mean? Okay, with that being said, load all my weapons here. And I'm not going to get her from up here. She'll just die again.
And the theater woman gets used to attention.
You did.
A rapture reminder. We all have bills to pay, and the temptation to break curfew to make a little extra added is forgiven. Breaking the curfew.
Wake up, eggs and fucking
Stay on the
bacon.
level. Out of trouble.
Oh. Wake up. Protector. Listen, okay. So Lulu's dead. Lucy's dead. I'm gonna name you Momo. Don't fucking die, Momo. I have faith in you. Third time's a charm, right? Third time's the fucking charm. Ooh, what's that? Dollar bills. Come on, let's go, Momo. Let's go. Move it. Move it.
I'm ready for dream time, Mr. B.
Yeah, me too. This is exhausting taking care of you.
Time to go, Mr. B.
Hang on, let me check this trash can. There's money in it. Worth of money. This game.
Hurry! Hurry, Mr. Bubbles!
Coming. Let's go.
Scalpel, I didn't kill you!
Up, Mr. B! No time to wait! Hurry, Mr. B!
Don't know what I was thinking.
I'm ready.
Never spliced up once the whole time I was down here in this aquarium. Figured it was bad to mix business with pleasure, but... Forget all the nose candy and floor polish I've been wasting time with. This stuff is the mother's milk.
Why can't I
Time to
pick
go,
you up?
Mr. B. Time to go, Mr. B. Hurry, Mr. B.
Come on, you
I can
follow
see the angels dancing in the sky.
us? Where I'm going,
Hop,
'cause I
hop,
should
Mr.
hear.
B. No time to wait. Hurry! Hurry, Mr. Bubbles!
Go.
Time to go, Mr. B.
Why are you walking like that?
Don't be a slowpoke, Mr. B. Angels don't wait for slowpokes. Hurry, Mr. B.
Oh my god, Momo, you the best. There ain't nothing over here. Okay, let's go.
Hop, hop, Mr. B. No time to waste.
Girl, play! To play! Ah!
Don't be a
Hang on.
slowpoke, Mr. B. Angels don't wait for slowpokes.
The little one has fallen. Now you must find a vent and bring
Again.
forth another little one.
Again. Because she walked in front of a fucking turret. Oh wait, she's still alive? Is she? Sure she is. Okay. Call you.
Ignore the lies of Atlas and his parasites.
Hop, hop,
Rapture is
Mr. B.
on the rise.
No time to waste.
Where are we going? This way now? Okay.
Hurry, Mr. B. I can see the angels dancing in the sky. Time to go, Mr. B. 5, 6, 7, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hop, hop, Mr. B. No time to wait.
I don't need my... I'm not even gonna give you a name. Maybe if I don't give you a name, you won't fucking die.
Hurry, Mr. B. I can see the angels dancing in the sky.
Let's go.
Who's that? Who?
Me.
Hurry, Mr. B.
Friendly neighborhood.
Angels
Big Daddy.
waiting for our kisses.
I've only killed 4 little well, I haven't killed. I've gotten 4 of them killed.
Hurry,
3
Mr.
of them
Bubbles.
killed. Not 4 yet, because I don't know if she's gonna
I'm
die.
ready for dream time, Mr. B. Don't be a slowpoke, Mr. B. Angels don't
That
wait
made
for
me 4.
slowpokes.
She didn't even get a name, she just gets a number. Okay.
Keep an eye opening for the
Mr.
spider.
Bubbles. This angel looks like it's dancing. Attention. Mr. B. Don't be a slowpoke, Mr. B. Angels don't wait for slowpokes.
Little girl, play! Help!
It looks sad, Mr. B. Hurry, Mr. B. Angels are waiting for our kisses.
Who is that? Shut!
It was a pretty angel, Mr. B.
Please for me!
Hurry! Hurry, Mr. Bubbles!
Working on it. You know,
Hurry, Mr. B. I can see the angels dancing. Hop, hop, Mr. B. No time to waste. Hurry, Mr. B.
nice
I
butt.
can see the angels dancing in the sky. Don't be a slowpoke, Mr. B. Angels don't wait for slowpokes.
Where'd you go?
Hop, hop, Mr. B. No time to waste. Hurry, Mr. B. Angels are waiting for our kisses.
Wait.
Time to go, Mr. B.
Wait a minute.
Mr. B! Hurry, Mr. B. I can see the angel
Okay, hang on.
dancing in the sky.
What am I doing? I got my
Kill him! Kill him!
working on it.
Hurry! Hurry, Mr. Bubbles! Hop, hop, Mr. B. No time to waste.
Better for the girls to be with you. Better with you than alone. Alone in the crawling
I'm
darkness.
ready for dream time, Mr. B. Hurry, Mr. B. I can see the angels dancing in the sky.
I'm curious. Why did that Big Daddy attack
Time to go, Mr.
my
B.
little sister?
Hurry! Hurry, Mr. Bubbles! Don't
Whoa,
be a
hello.
slowpoke, Mr. B. Angels don't wait for slowpokes.
Ha! That might be plenty for the working scrubs and the pencil pushers, but I need more. More! I want to splice till there ain't nothing left to splice with!
Okay. Oh my gosh, am I done with the little sisters?
There! You must use the needle of the little sister to drain Fontaine of his Adam. It is the only way to defeat him.
Okay. Where's the little sister?
Fontaine is nearby. You are reaching close now.
Cool.
What are you waiting for? Pick up the needle.
Picking up some other stuff too. Where's the needle?
Here, take this. Stick it in the bag, man.
Where are you? I am blind, little girl.
What are you waiting for? Pick up the needle.
I don't know where you are. Oh, that's an incinerary bolt. Oh!
Fontaine
Thank you.
waits above. There will be no going back from here. Make sure you are ready to face him before moving on.
My daddy's smarter than Einstein. You're a building Hercules. And like
Okay. So,
are you into the
Welcome to the circus of value.
at the start.
okay. Let's go. See, number 4 worked out good. I just didn't need to give them names. That's what it was. If they're nameless, they're smarter. I don't know.
You were my ace in the hole, but you were also the closest thing I ever had to a son. And that's why this hurts. Betrayal, kid. Life ain't strictly business.
Oh. Alright. Fine.
Go! Go now! Hit him with the needle!
Okay.
Come on now, kid. You want to get serious?
It's eerily quiet, and I don't like it.
You got nothing but deuces and threes, kid.
Oh my.
Come and get it, you let...
Okay, maybe,
Catch my breath. And I'm gonna bury you and all them little eggs. You think I'm alone in this world? I got more than enough mugs to watch my back while I recharge. Here it is! I'll put you down! Need a minute. And I'm gonna cut you into bits.
alright, here's next. And what I do.
Get it, Moose! You bastard! You got a shot at this? I'm barely getting started.
Fuck. Hey, hang on, you just stay up there.
Come and get it!
Oh shit! I didn't realize there was a on. Yeah, they hurt. Out of ammo.
I paid good money for you. And this is what I get?
None! Get over here!
I had you built. I sent you topside. I called you back, showed you what you was capable of. Even that life you thought you had, that was something I dreamed up and had tattooed inside your head. Now, if you don't call that family, I don't know what is. And now,
Yes, damn him. Yeah, kill him. Kill him. Aww.
They offered you this city. And you refused it. And what did you do instead? What I've come to expect of you. You saved them. You gave them the one thing that was stolen from them.
Aww.
A chance. A chance to learn. To find love. To live. And in the end, what was your reward? You never said. But I think I know. A family.
Wow, that was such a sweet ending. I saved all of them. So I know there's a different ending for if you harvest all of them. I'm curious as to what that is. But that was sweet. This was actually, it was a very beautiful ending. But it was good. I still enjoy BioShock Infinite more, but this one was not bad. So this is BioShock Part 1. I still have BioShock Part 2 to play, but I think I'm going to take a little break from BioShock. I've had all the shock I can handle for a little while, so until the next time, I hope this was as fun for you, as annoying as it was for me, but that's that. So we actually, hang on, let's go check out this museum first. I had looked in it when I very first opened this, because I was like, what the heck is it? And it had like some really cool stuff in it. So we're just gonna check it out real quick. Oh! So this is the Museum of Orphaned Ideas, so I'm guessing these are all things that they originally wanted in the game, and for whatever reason didn't make the cut. Ooh, he's double fisting over there. Wow, yeah, I'm glad these guys didn't make it. Oh, that thing's interesting. Oh, wow, is that supposed to be Fontaine? Ew. Man, I don't know if that is or not. I don't like that it's glowing. You know, I feel like if they would have done something more like this kind of gives me like a Last of Us vibe. Because the way the enemies look, it it would have been interesting. I think it would have been a little bit more scarier. Wait, what was that? Something just popped up. Okay, whatever. And this looks like the guy from Scooby-Doo. There was a, in the old Scooby-Doo, there was a monster that wore and looked almost the same exact way, but he didn't have a hook for a arm. Oh, gosh. I love when games do this, when, you know, they add the stuff that they thought of. Whoa, look at that. Holy cow, you're gonna give yourself like a freaking backache looking like that. Pinky's out, am I right? Anyway, I really like when games do stuff like this. Like, all this stuff is very interesting, so I wonder why. Oh. Oh, Lord, you are terrifying. I wonder what made them. Slime from slug, blood on inside of glass ports, tarnished brass. I wonder what made them decide not to go with some of this stuff, because some of this stuff seems like it would have been very interesting in the game. Huh. Very, very cool. Is that it? Have I looked at everything? Yeah, because it's that guy and that lady. She's gonna give herself a backache. This is interesting. Every time I look up, it shows something, and then goes away. Hanging. Oh, so if I look at it, will it tell me? Maybe I gotta stay. Oh, okay. Exhibit the Gatherer. It may be hard to imagine that this creature, whose job it was to reclaim hang on, Adam from corpses around Rapture, was the earliest iteration of the idea behind the Little Sister. Since the Gatherer generated absolutely no sympathy from players, the team experimented with concepts for featuring a number of animals, including the infamous dog in a wheelchair. And later a grotesque miniature humanoid. Finally, a concept sketch of a deformed child inspired the eureka moment responsible for the Little Sister. Ugh, yeah, I'm glad they did not go with that. Okay, so what's up with this whale? Not as much as a cut concept as an Easter egg for observant museum visitors. These sea creatures can be seen swimming past the player's view during the bathysphere ride down to Rapture in the BioShock opening sequence, which they were. What's up with you? Early Bouncer. The original model for the Bouncer type of Big Daddy featured a flat-headed drill at the end of each arm. The Big Daddies were envisioned as the builders of Rapture, with weapons modified from tools they would have in its construction. When the Gatherers were reimagined as Little Sisters, one of the Bouncer's drills was changed to a gloved hand so the two characters could interact with each other. That's sweet. Okay. Irrational's internal name for this prototype Big Daddy variant, who mauled players with an enormous hook and fired iron bearings from a barrel, stood for slow projectile slash fucked up melee. He survived long enough to become a fully functional AI, but the team eventually cut him to focus on polishing the other Big Daddy types. This model later appeared in BioShock 2 as the Rumbler, throwing miniature turrets instead of cannonballs. Okay, so I'll see you in part 2, I guess. Alright. Early Big Daddy concept art. There are early concepts for the Rosie type of Big Daddy, who, like the Bouncer, was envisioned as a construction worker who had been repurposed as a protector for the Gatherers. So if this is supposed to be the Rosie, I don't think any of those really fit. Alright, let's look at you. Stitchy, the first splicer that Irrational created for BioShock. Stitchy was used in many early concept demos and was fully functional in-game with kinematics, hit reactions, and voiceover. It took us that long to realize he wasn't a good model, says lead artist Sean Robertson. This is probably the worst portion that Irrational has ever made. Yeah, that was supposed to be the early splicer. I don't like that. Early splicer concept art. These are some of the first concept sketches to show BioShock's enemies moving in a more human-like direction. Artists coupled that approach with the idea that Adam deformed the body in a way that related to its intended function. For instance, a giant grotesque arm on a melee character. Huh. Are you the same as that other one? Oh no. Pre-am hand. Before solidifying the fiction around Adam, Irrational experimented with the idea of it being an external injected substance. There you can see us playing around with Adam being mechanically injected. So this splicer got vials of it on its belt. This model was created but never made into the game in any form. So these are concept arts for Big Daddy. From left to right are early concepts for the melee, range, and slow projectile protectors. This gray elephantin splicer was an early grenader from the same period of development as Stitchy and Hooker. He was a guy who spliced to carry around giant grenades and throw them at you. The model was built and textured but never animated. Location depicted here was built for the Vision demo of BioShock, a small level demonstrating several of the key elements of the game, such as the Big Daddy and Gatherer. Anyway, I'm curious about this lady. Man, I don't know what it is. Oh, that's Hooker. Splicer was dubbed the Hooker because of her weapon of choice. The concept evolved into the Spider Splicer when it was decided that Splicer models could fill any behavior role, and the Hooker model later became the Baby Jane Splicer. Well, she's climbing on the walls and stuff. Ugh. Okay, we're going up here. I want to know about this thing back here. Early creature concepts. These were some of the earliest pieces done for BioShock from back when Irrational was still working on SWAT 4. The only concrete idea at this point was an undersea city and biological experimentation, so early concept focused on these themes. Missing link model between the grotesque early designs and the human splicers that appeared in BioShock. This is the last bad model we did before moving on to what actually went into the shipping game. After playing with it for a while, we just said, why don't we use humans instead? I always thought of these as Scooby-Doo monsters because they were too inhuman to invoke empathy. Makes sense? This character, called Yam Hand around Irrational Games, was the poster child of the conceptual phase that preceded the decision to go with human enemies. Sure. That's cool. Real cool. Okay, so this has been BioShock. Like I said, I'm probably going to wait a while to play the second one because this one kind of drained me a little bit. So I already have my next game lined out. Hello! And should be playing it here shortly. So until next time, let's say bye to Rapture. And I'm sure we'll see it again. Alright, bye.